ready? What up? Let's get to it. See, bottom line is, man, the Minnesota Vikings don't need a full rebuild heavy. The offense is propelling upward. The offense is going in the right direction, dig me? Yeah, just look at this past year. Oh, the offense took numerous steps forward. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments how you feel. Feedback is much appreciated, no doubt. But yes, the offense took numerous steps forward, right? They were great in situational football, dig me? Scoring points, touchdowns, field goals, etc. right before halftime. The end of the fourth quarter, majority of the time, they were great. 11-0 in one-score games the whole season. But what happened when it mattered most? In the playoffs? Let's first talk about Kirk Cousins. He reverted all the way back. All the way back. Everything he did in the regular season, good. Can't take that from him. Did some good things. Was clutch in big moments. Key is, I said big moments, not big games, right? Heavy. Not primetime games, right? Heavy. Now let's get to it. Now I know a lot of people love Kirk Cousins and root for him and want him to stay, etc. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Kirk Cousins. I don't dislike Kirk Cousins. I've said that in previous videos. But it's clear to see now, if we're talking about rebuild, what needs to happen, etc., etc. Me, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think Kirk needs to go. Yeah, I think Kirk needs to go. Yes, the offense took steps forward. But to reach the ultimate goal, I no longer think Kirk can get them there unless situations are perfect. Bottom line, he needs damn near the perfect offensive line. Defense must improve. But Kirk hasn't shown yet in 5 years plus that he can fix the problem, that he can win the big game, that he can be the leader and lead them all the way. Circumstances in the NFL, especially playoff time, won't be perfect, man, heavy. So no matter how many steps the Vikings took forward offensively, I think at some point Kirk will hold you back. No matter if you have a great line or not. Dig me? But yes, man, Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in the league, solidified his name, put a stamp on his name of being the best in the league. Yes, he has to get better. He has to continue to grow. He has to make improvements. Oh, he has a lot of areas he can improve. First area being bump and run, getting off the press coverage, man, getting off the line heavy. But he is the best receiver in the league, man, putting up big numbers, not even in his prime yet, right? Shows you what he can do, the potential he has still. Talk about upside what? So remember, he's on the Vikings offense. Hopefully they found their true number 2, or at least true number 3, heavy if they bring another receiver in. But KJ Osborne took some steps forward, in my opinion. Didn't contribute the way everybody wanted, but hopefully he improves, elevates his game. If not, he is who he is. We will see, though. Only year one. Year one of the new regime, understand that. Shout out Kevin O'Connell, man, for being the main reason the offense improved. You see what difference coaches can make, right? Very important, very key. Can't sleep on who your coaches are heavy. We see that now, i.e. the Ravens, etc. All these other teams coming for the offensive coordinators, man. Heavy. Coming for the receivers coach. They realize good coaches when they see them. The Vikings are getting there, though. Could have went further this season, but a lot of mistakes were made, but hopefully they learned from them. KOC made some mistakes, plenty of mistakes, play calling, etc., game clock management. But the key is you learn from him. Make sure he comes back even better. Hopefully even more dialed in, prepared. 13-4, first year. Didn't finish how they wanted to, but still did some good things. You cannot forget that, heavy. Even me, mad about a lot of situations, was pissed off about the Giants game. You can't take away from the fact that they had a solid season. They won the North by a landslide, heavy. They got to take that next step forward, man. So the offense, you can't necessarily full rebuild. The offense taking steps. Once again, they're going upward. They're improving. That has the potential to be a very explosive offense, man. If they can get it fully together, heavy. Now the offensive line, 2 solid tackles, bam. Line them up, let them play big dogs on the field. Christian Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill. Certified, solidified tackles, heavy. 2 of the best. Let me know if you agree in the comments, man. Once again, feedback is much appreciated. But 2 of the best tackles, man. But once again, you look at the best teams in the league. They either have great or good players. Nothing less than that, heavy. And even then, situations aren't always perfect, dog. Period. But the guys on your offensive line need to either be good or great, especially with Kirk Cousins as your quarterback. So they must rebuild. You talk about rebuild, remove players, make changes. Oh, the interior O-line needs to be changed ASAP. Now, Ed Ingram, he's a rookie, a learning curve, etc., but he looked very bad. Almost to the point where he might not have an upside. He might not improve, but then again, he could. He has good size on him. He can put on some more weight, get stronger. His body's still growing, probably heavy. Only a rookie. Can't forget that. But in situations, man, he looked horrible on the field. That's just facts. Now, does some of that have to do with development or lack of development? Or him just needing more time to learn the game for it to slow down? Did he do ass, trash, piss poor? No, but he did very bad. He did nothing to really be excited about, man. Now, once again, he is only a rookie. Got to give him that. Then you go to Ezra Cleveland, a guy who's been in the league, 3+ years going on? He looked very bad. Even though he may be out of position, he still looked very bad, and they're still putting him on the field, expecting him to compete at a high level week in, week out, which he didn't do. It's time for the Vikings fans, the organization, players in general, to look at facts and respect facts, man, heavy. No way around it no more. Where do the Vikings want to be? Are they cool being this damn one-and-done playoff team year in, year out? That gets tiresome, bruh. That gets old quickly. It's super old now, heavy if you a true fan, no doubt. It's time to win. It's no more excuses, no reason that the Vikings haven't been to the Super Bowl yet. It's no reason at all, man. Then you feel bad for those guys on the team because they should have been in the Super Bowl already, whether they won it or not. They should have been in at least one, man, heavy. 2017, 18, come on, man. But once again, man, the offense looks very good, has the potential to be great, looks very promising, man. But they have some things to restructure, to move around. Once again, me personally, I think they should look for a trade to get Kirk up out of there. Once again, he's shown who he is. Think about it. At the most inopportune time, he throws a 4th and 8 to the flats, man. Come on. I don't care what you want to say. Yes, bad play call by Kevin O'Connell. You can say whatever you want to. And yes, O'Connell gets responsibility as well. But I don't care who you are, bad play call or not, no protection, etc. You don't quit like that, man, on yourself, on your team, the fans, community, whoever, man. He straight quit heavy, man, period. No matter how you look at it, Kirk Cousins reverted back. He gave up in the biggest moment right there. Win or go home. He went home without fighting, man. I can't rock with that. I can't roll with that. Dig me heavy. Like it or not, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. How you feel about it? You happy with Kirk or you want him out of there? Let me know. Big SKOL here, man. So yes, he improved mentally. Shout out Kevin O'Connell once again. No one thought it could be done. But once again, I got to come back in the most inopportune moments. Kirk gave up mentally once again, man. He went back to the old bullshit. He showed it a lot, man. So how many more times does he have to show it? Until y'all believe him heavy. All you got to do is watch the playoffs, man. And you'll see why now I say that about Kirk. I saw it very clear versus the Giants, man. If you didn't, cool. It's on you. Big SKOL here. I want them guys to win, man. Get a ring. They deserve it, man. Heavy. Putting the work in. It's time to get over that hump. You had bad coaches holding your offense back, passive, scary, etc. Got over that hurdle, jumped that hurdle, got over that hump. Now you got to fix the defense, got to get over that. Hire the right guy. Got to get rid of Kirk, get over that hump, man. Kirk Cousins taking up a lot of money, a lot of cap space. He's the reason why the Vikings can't build around him. Look at all these teams in the playoffs now. They're building around rookie quarterbacks on rookie contracts. And even the ones who are getting paid, the big checks, the big deals, they've earned it. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow gonna get a bag heavy. He's earned it. He's deserved it. Look what he just did in Buffalo. You think Kirk could go do that, man? Even though they won in Buffalo, but you think Kirk can go to Buffalo, playoff time, Super Bowl, and win a big game? Even get the Vikings down? Man, I'm rooting for Kirk. I want to see him win, do good. Vouched for him. Made a lot of videos about him, good and bad, etc. Don't dislike Kirk. Don't hate Kirk, man. Yes, a good guy, good human being, but sometimes I think his personality, etc., allows him to hide behind the person he may really be. Like, dig me? You got to start asking yourself, Kirk won't restructure nothing? He hasn't all these years? He won't take a pay cut to get better things around him, better pieces? What is it about then, Kirk? The money, or is it team? Because he talks team heavy, but his actions have shown being about the money strictly. Now I get it, get your bag, get your bread. But do you want to be legendary, Kirk? Do you even want to win? If not, get out of here, heavy, right now. Agree to terminate your no trade clause in the contract. Terminate that and get up out of here, bro. Real Vikings, true Vikings fans want to see y'all win, including you, bro. Heavy. No doubt, big dog. So does Kirk Cousins really want to win or not? That's the first question. But back to what I was saying, the offense started to spread its wings this season, man. Now they just got to keep getting better, keep improving. Next year it could be real scary, man. If they do the right things, bring in the right pieces, make the right moves. And if KOC, Kevin O'Connell, Quasi, they're going to roll with Kirk, ride with him for one more year, definitely don't give him an extension, tripping heavy. But if they're going to go one more year with Kirk and see what happens, get that man some damn protection up front like never before. Trenches. We've been saying it for years. Been a problem, the biggest problem for years. Of course, it's not all on Kirk, man. Offense needs to start with that line. If y'all rolling with Kirk, rocking and rolling with him, bet. If he's there, I'm rolling with him too, rocking with him too if he's there. But y'all need to protect that man as best as you can. I don't care what players you got to release to open up the salary cap, to bring some elite linemen in. It's a few good ones in free agency heavy. The draft as well, but I would prefer them go free agency route with solidified, certified offensive linemen, guards, etc. Guys who are proven, who are good. Don't just bring nobody to fill in a roster, to fill in a position. No more of that. Bring in dudes who can play, true talent, heavy, bottom line. But if the offense want to get to where it needs to be and make a real run, they're going to have to protect Kirk. They're going to have to make every situation damn near perfect. No way around it. Clear to see now. Just look around. Happy, big SKOL. But the part of the team that needs to rebuild the most, oh yeah, defense. Majority of the veteran players will have to go. Oh yeah, majority of the veteran players gotta go, man. All y'all, no disrespect. Feel bad for some of those guys, right? Because they never got the shot to play in a big game for real, for real. The bottom line is, man, EK gotta go. Harrison Smith gotta go. Zadarius Smith gotta go, man. Jordan Hicks, out of there, period. But the Vikings, they have players in those positions. And don't forget the rookie class, still not proven. Still not proven. Lewis Seen injured, Andrew Booth injured. Caleb Evans, concussions. Those are three guys, and we know for a fact Caleb Evans has talent and potential. We've seen that on the field. He showed what he can do. He just needs to develop more, improve, and work on his game and stay healthy. So we've seen what he can be. Andrew Booth, we still don't know. Yeah, he played in a couple games, didn't look too great, but once again, he is a rookie, still learning the game, coming off an injury. Clear to see, not 100%. That's his biggest battle, being on the field, being available, right? Lewis seen horrible injury. Hopefully he bounces back. Hopefully it clicks, man. They drafted him for a reason, right? So we still got to see how the rookie class pans out. You can't fully grade it yet, man. They have some good guys with potential. Look at Brian Asamoah, fast. We talk about speed, fast linebacker, sideline, sideline. If he can get bigger, stronger off season and keep his speed, he'll be a beast, an animal, ready to play hard ball. We still don't know fully 100% about the draft class. Got to give it at least 2 years, right? Heavy. But yes, the defense, man, that's the biggest rebuild. They need to bring guys in through free agency, speed. Draft speed. You can't coach speed, man. Speed and physicality, attitude, heavy. The rest can get coached up. Yeah, the rest can be developed as far as learning the game slowing down. Players knowing their assignments, knowing their responsibilities, right? Being able to play reacting football and not overthink or think at all, just go. Because they know what they're doing. That's where coaching comes in, right? Development of players, how is your program? That's why having great coaches is so valuable, man. So valuable. Can't take it for granted. Development, yeah, man, heavy. But speed, you can't coach. Somebody being physical, you can't coach, man. I'm talking about real physical, nasty. Has to be in them, right? No doubt, man. It is what it is. Once again, go to the playoffs right now at this moment. All them guys, 49ers, even the Cowboys, Bengals, Chiefs, etc. They all had mean physical guys, man. You can tell they're hungry, they fly around. Football players, change of direction, elite, etc., man. That's what it's about. The Vikings got to go find players, man. Dogs for real. Now, I'm not saying they don't have any or some dogs out there heavy, but they need more. They need them in every position all over the field, period. So that's the rebuild, man. Let the vets go. Even though it's a tough decision, fan favorites, etc., doesn't matter anymore. Fans, ask yourself, do you want the Vikings to win a Super Bowl or just continue to be mediocre and average? Get to the playoffs one and done. Really ask yourself. So you talk about fan favorite, etc., kill that noise, man. I ain't hearing it, man. If it's time for a player to go, they got to go. The Vikings need to create space, man. They got to start creating space. They got to get at least 2 splashes in free agency. It's going to take money, bread, guapino. They need to make at least 2 splash moves in free agency, heavy, man. Starting there, just there. In the draft, they can't afford to miss. Every pick needs to be on point. Great player, good player, nothing below. Guys who can come in and contribute first year, dig me? At least majority of them, man, heavy. So the task is on the Vikings, man. Coaching staff, scouting staff. Scouts got to do their job. Quasi need to study these players. Pick the best players. They think they went hard last year, got the right guys. Okay, go harder, 10 times harder. It's more important now, heavy. Last year was questionable, iffy, debatable. Could turn out to be a bad draft class, but could be a great one. Still to be seen, right? But this year, Quasi, on you heavy, make the right moves, big dog, yeah. Draft the right damn players. Bring them in and make sure they can play. I know you can't guarantee anything, but hey, man, no excuses. You are the GM. It is one of your jobs to be able to identify good players in the draft and bring them in. That's part of being a GM. As a GM, you should have that skill, right? Or one of those skills, correct? That's what it's about, right? Let me know in the comments how you feel. Once again, big SKOL head. Feedback is much appreciated. Bottom line, let's get it. SKOL Nation forever. Bring the energy, bring the noise heavy, no doubt. Win, lose, or draw. SKOL, baby. We here. But yeah, Quasi, it's time for him to step up, man. Step up and get it right. Everybody needs to be on point. Hope they're not complacent. Hope they're still hungry. Hope 13-4 wasn't satisfying with a first round loss. Come on, man. You did a lot, but you did nothing at the end of the day. Heavy. Overachieved, but underachieved, yes, at the same time. Crazy, huh? But yes, the defense is time for, I wouldn't say full rebuild, but major rebuild. and players definitely gotta go. That's my take, my opinion on it, man. Once again, let me know your opinions in the comments. Do you agree, disagree? How'd you like the video, etc., man? Feedback is much appreciated. I'm on the grind here. Big SKOL. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. No excuses. It takes less than 1 second. Support the channel heavy. Let's get to it, man. Shout out to all my big dogs out there, my subscribers, supporters. You appreciate it for life. Don't forget it. SKOL Nation forever, man. SKOL forever, no matter what. Big SKOL. Let's get to it. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hear me? SKOL. Like that. Heavy.